I'm Lindsey Johnson, and this is Finlandia Fridays.
Welcome to Finlandia Fridays. My name is Michael Babcock. I'm your host of this weekly interview series here at Finlandia University. This week we are joined by Lindsey Johnson. Lindsey, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you here. It's always fun to have students on the show. So I'm hoping you can tell our audience a little bit about who you are and what you do here at Finlandia.
As you said, I'm Lindsey Johnson. I'm from Atlantic Mine, Michigan, which is like 10 minutes south. What else?
Well, we know you're from Jeffers High School,
Yeah.
it's one of our favorite high schools up here because there's a lot of Finns at that school, correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Hey Sumi program when you were a kid at all? Every year we have some Finnish teachers go into the elementary school and talk to the students. I was hoping maybe you'd remember that from when you were a kid, but
I don't think we did that.
no, it is kind of a new program. It's something we're really proud of here at Finlandia that we're able to offer that. Anyways, we're here to talk about all of the amazing things that Lindsey's doing here at Finlandia University. She is a junior this year, right?
Yep.
I had the opportunity to meet Lindsey when she was, I think, a freshman when she was doing some work-study work with our financial aid office. And I've been constantly impressed with the way that she's kind of stepped up and taken on more responsibility here at Finlandia. The first thing I want to talk about is this internship that you just landed. Tell us a little bit about where that's at and what you're going to be doing for it.
It's with Marco Luma down in Fin Zone, which is on the third floor of the Judo Center. I'll be working with like Finnish businesses and American businesses, like trying to get them together. I'll be working with Marco. He's coming over here from Finland, so that would be really cool.
And Marco is an alumni of Finlandia.
Yeah.
Graduated from here in 2003. It's the Fin Zone and the Finnish American Chamber of Commerce Upper Peninsula are two organizations that work very hard to do exactly what you're going to be working on, is bringing Finnish businesses to the UP and the UP businesses to Finland to do that business. Tell us a little bit about how that opportunity came about.
My advisor, Kevin Manninen, he suggested it. What he did, he's very, knows his stuff. So he told me about it one time and got me connected with Marco. And so Marco emailed me, asked me if I want to Skype interview with him. So I Skyped with him and had a good chat, and he offered me the internship.
I love it. What I love about that opportunity is it's a classic Finlandia opportunity. The opportunity to connect Finland and the Upper Peninsula and your education is something that we do here. We work really hard to do, actually, because we know that's important. And I know you're hoping to actually get to Finland to study abroad, correct?
Yeah.
That'll be a really good opportunity. I know. Tell us a little about the opportunity that you applied for recently.
It's the Haaga-Helia thing. It's like we have a scholarship actually with the school for free education and living, but I just have to pay for my flight and food there. But so I'd go study there from July 22nd to August 16th, I believe. So that'd be really cool.
Yeah, it's really neat that we did that. There's 2 students that are going to get to go. Basically, all expenses paid except for the travel, and we also have other opportunities for summer school over in Finland. If you go to finlandia.edu/study abroad, we outline all of those opportunities. And a big shout out to Kat Fuller, who was on our show recently to talk about those opportunities and why they're important. Again, the internship you have with Export, I think that's the company name?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good opportunity. It's one of many things that you've been doing here. And another thing that you've been doing is working with our advancement department as part of our student ambassador program. The advancement department is something that they work with alumni relations, they do fundraising, and you have been doing a large number of things with them over the last couple of months. But one of the ones that I think is the coolest is this program called the Taste of Success. Tell us a little bit what that program is.
It's where we get alumni from to come speak with the students. They come to Mannerheim Central. I sent out surveys to all the students and to alumni to figure out like what they would like to talk about and what students want to hear from alumni to like kind of to better their schooling, I guess, just to figure out what they want to do like after college and like how to go about the process after college. They come here, we eat pizza, and they just like visit and they can ask questions and.
Yeah, and I know the first 2, one was Kaylee Laplander, who's a liberal studies alumni, and the other was Suzanne Miron, who graduated with a nursing degree here from Finlandia. Talk a little bit about what those first two were like and what some of the differences were in those.
They were really good. The first one, we didn't really get to broadcast it too much because it was like we just jumped right in. But she had a lot of nice things to say, a lot of advice. And then Suzanne came, and a lot of the nursing students actually were able to come and hear her speak.
Yeah. And I think it's really cool that you were able to get involved with this program because, as a student, you oftentimes see these events happen, but you were out there actually making them happen, working on logistics. I mean, even little things like ordering the pizza, and you contacted the alumni yourself. You've been in touch with them. You have the next one is with Laura Benucci, who graduated from our business school. Tell us a little about that event.
Well, she'll be coming here on April 16th, so come. We'll be getting pizza again.
That's perfect. Laura currently works as a recruiting for a trade school, which is fun. She's a great, people really enjoy listening to the stories she has. And of course, one of the things that's interesting about her is she was somebody who was very affected by the flooding last summer in Houghton County. So I imagine that'll be something that gets up a little bit as she'll get a chance to showcase some of the sisu that she showed during that time. If anybody else is interested in being one of the speakers for A Taste of Success, over the summer we'll be working on developing the full schedule for the 2019-2020 school year. So if you're interested in doing that, go to finlandia.edu/alumni, find the contact information for Olivia Myers, and get a hold of her and say, hey, I'm interested in coming here and to tell my story. I know most of them that have been doing it so far are local, but it is something that if you're from out of the area and you're going to be in the UP, or if you're somebody who you think that you would maybe come here for this, get in touch with us because it could work out for you. Another thing you've been involved with is this mentorship program. This is another new venture we have going in our advancement department. Tell us a little bit about the mentor you're working with and what that relationship has been like.
I'm working with Taya Hutton and Green. She's originally from Finland. She came over back in the 80s. She came study at Suomi College. When she was 18 years old, she loved it here, so then she stayed around here. Now she's actually living in Vermont. She goes visit Finland every year to visit her family because her mom and stuff are still over there. But yeah, no, she's really cool. She has like a lot of similarities with me. Like we've been finding, I don't know. She's just really, really interesting and inspiring, and has a lot of advice for me. How
have you guys been in touch?
For the first time we met over Skype, and then we've been talking on the phone and email and texting.
Really? So kind of the whole gamut of it.
Yeah.
How has that been helpful to you to have that kind of person there?
It's been very helpful because she helps me with my resumes and with anything to help me be successful. She's just there and has great advice.
I know one of the things she does out there is works for the Vermont Land Trust, and some kind of outdoor group as well.
Yeah, Vermont Outdoors Women.
So talk a little about that and why that was something of interest to you.
Because I love the outdoors, and I want to when I graduate, I want to start working in the outdoors, start maybe a camp type what she's doing, and so she's doing something that's super similar to what I want to do. So it's very cool to hear what she what actually she's doing with it.
Perfect. I know there's a lot of students out there who have heard about this program, but a lot of them haven't signed up yet. What would you tell somebody who is considering that and why they should consider joining this?
They should sign up because you get to see somebody that's actually has they're a step ahead of you. They have graduated from here and they've moved on and have become successful. So I don't know, just hearing what they have to say and what you should do after college and well, not what you should do, but just advice on what they did, and that's really, I feel it's really helpful.
I love that. It's something that it's a unique opportunity.
Yeah.
And we do have a lot of alumni out there who are looking to help out. So if you're a student and you're considering that, definitely jump on that next year. And again, if you go to finlandia.edu/alumni, you can find Olivia Myers' contact information. She'll be the one you want to get in touch with, and she'll hook the students up with alumni. If you're an alumni looking to get involved, we are still looking for some alumni. So get in touch with us, and we'll make it happen. That's about all the time we have today. The only thing I want to mention here is that we do have Adulting 101 going on throughout the first 4 Tuesdays in April. The first one happened this week. Next week, I will be leading one with Brianna Gorman, and I think Karen Van Dyke is going to be the third person with us. So definitely join us on Tuesday at noon for that, or 4:30, for that. We'll have all the information on the Adulting 101, all the information on Taste of Success on the show notes at finlandia.edu/Fridays. Thank you, Lindsey, for being on the show.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next Friday.